Hi, I'm Marci Shimoff, and welcome to our happiness community. I'm so happy to be able to share these moments with you, and especially this week. You know, this week is one of my favorite weeks of the entire year. It's Thanksgiving week. And to me, Thanksgiving and gratitude, these are the absolute fast tracks to more happiness in your life. There's one of my very favorite quotes ever is a quote by Meister Eckhart, and it says, "If the only prayer you said in your entire life was thank you, that would suffice." And I just want to share with you a couple of ideas about how to make this Thanksgiving the best you've ever had. And the first thing I want to share with you is my favorite Thanksgiving ever. Was about 10 years ago or so, and my entire family gathered. My parents were in their 80s, mid-80s perhaps by then. And we did something that I recommend that everybody do. It's an appreciation feast for Thanksgiving. And what you do is, ideally with a video camera, you go around to each person who's at the Thanksgiving table, and you tell each person one by one what you most appreciate about them. So, for example, we started with my mother, and we all went around the table. There were about, I think there were 11 of us, and we each told my mother what we most appreciated about her. And there was not a dry eye in the house. And then we did it with my father, and it went on and on around the circle. And I remember thinking, my dad said to me, "Marci, one of the things I most appreciate about you is your intuition." I didn't even know that my dad knew the word intuition. So it was quite an amazing revelation that he shared with me that he appreciated that in me. And it's really what Thanksgiving is about. It's about gratitude. It's about appreciation for how we appreciate each other. And the one recommendation I have is that you don't do this while the food is hot, because your food will get cold very fast as you're doing this. So you may want to do this as dessert, because it's really quite an amazing experience. And the other thing that I would say is I was asked this week to share my thoughts in 50 words or less about gratitude. Now, it's not easy for me to share my words on anything in 50 words or less. But what I realized, I shared that my feeling about gratitude, true ultimate gratitude, is when you feel grateful for everything. Not just the things that seem wonderful in your life, but everything. You know, Einstein said the most important question we can ask ourselves is this a friendly universe? Is the universe on your side? And the people who are happiest always say yes. So that means that whatever shows up in your life, in every moment, that there's gratitude. So a simple little practice that you might want to do for yourself this week is to just notice how many times in each day you can feel a thank you in your heart. And just pay attention to thank you. Even though something goes wrong, or your sister-in-law says something that you would prefer she hadn't said to you that hurt your feelings, just a thank you in your heart for everything that comes your way. And see how that changes your experience of Thanksgiving. So I am wishing for you the most deeply heartfelt, full Thanksgiving, that wherever you are, that you feel thankful in your heart for being alive. And I welcome you to share your comments. You know, this community is for all of us, so please share your comments or ask any questions below. And just this week, remember that it's not Thanksgiving unless there's thanks in it. I send you my love.